No music yet. Coming soon. Oh, hello, beloveds. Hello. Happy Friday. Woo woo. And it's semi-sunny outside, so that kind of can breathe some inspiration into somebody, perhaps. Brings me inspiration. I feel like a bit like a flower, you know? And I'm sure lots of us can relate to this sentiment that when the sun comes out and you just capture a few rays, you're like, ooh, maybe some things could be right in the world. Who knows? Oh, goodness. So it's been a minute since I've seen you last. And I know that the last time I came here, I shared with you a moment of my space and my time with you, as I tend to. Even the hard ones, the hard moments. And so, over the past few weeks, lots has continued to become in my world. Yeah. And so if you know me, you know I like tattoos. And if you know me, you know I have a few. And if you know me, you would know that I saved some space. I have a lot still. I saved some space for a portrait for Chorizo. I had already saved this space for him before I even got him, as I was loading up in my younger years. I was like, okay, Paula, you can go everywhere but here. This will be for our future animal. Cool. Gotcha. Meanwhile, almost 2 decades later, and here we are. I got to satisfy that committed action, that declaration, that promise, that goal, that promise, I would say. Almost right after. So I got it a couple weeks, maybe, or a week later. I was right on it. And so I got the tattoo. I got Chorizo's portrait on my leg. And I want you to know that how I relate to tattoos up until this one was that for me, it is a kind of a ritual, right? Putting yourself through some pain is something to take on, wouldn't you say? And so for anybody out there who's got a tattoo, I'd be curious to learn, what's the process for you? What's the relationship for you? Is it just something you go and torture yourself for a bunch of hours and that's that? Or are you somebody who puts the desensitizing cream, lidocaine, anyways, the cream that saves you from the pain? Are you one of those? Like, who are you? And what's your relationship with tattoos if you have one? I always felt deeply connected to each of my experiences with tattoos, especially because I'm choosing moments in time to memory. I'm committing them to memory. I'm taking a snapshot of an integral aspect of my life, and boom, it's on my body. And so they all have epic stories, and so it is a bit of a ritual, right? I'm sitting there for 5 hours thinking about an animal that I'm commemorating. Thinking about the 17 years of life I had with this creature. It is a deeply powerful experience. If you choose that, I do. And so the experience I had 20 years ago commemorating my other animal, Arthur, it's so interesting that I'll have that memory and then this one, and it'll be like night and day. Like night and day. And I'm so grateful because 20 years ago, I felt that pain in epic ways that it is very familiar. So here I go to get this one and I'm like shitting my pants and I'm like, please don't be like that time. Please have grown. Please have transformed. the tattooing industry. And my goodness, has it? Oh, folks, it has transformed in such a way that it might become dangerous. I might be indulging in another tangent. It has become so easy. And I'm not here to empower any of you to go out and get them. I'm just telling you that how I once experienced the experience, it's not like that at all anymore. It's so much better. The mechanics of it are fine-tuned, so you don't experience them in the same way. The process is fine-tuned. You don't experience that in the same way. The aftercare is so fine-tuned that, my God, it's as if I didn't even get one. Except I get to look at it often. Yeah. And so I had that experience of the past 3 weeks, and another juicy experience that I would like to share with you today. And that is in the responses that I'm receiving from my next writing experience with Shion's Success. My first article has become available. If you didn't know, you can access it via the link tree here in the, and so the revelation about that is, unlike my experience with brains, this one really touches me. I suppose because it's a reflection of myself and I'm sharing it with you. And so the feedback is different. And I suppose really what I'm experiencing is what I couldn't have known was possible. What's possible in other people reading my story. And so that's an experience. I'm in the thick of that one. I'm in that space, right? I just gave out this data, this information, this knowledge. And to have human beings popping up left, right, and center, sharing their thoughts about it that's new. It's fresh. It's exciting. It's compelling. It's cathartic for me. I'm learning that it's cathartic for others. And so in the last 3 weeks, where have I been? I've been in the thick of the juices of tattoo world and in the thick of the juices of realizing what's possible in me sharing my story rather than the story. And so my loves, it's been active. It's been healing. It's been soothing. It's been rehabilitatory. I'm not trying to make up new words. It's been revolutionary. And my goodness, it hasn't been boring, as per usual, it would seem. And so that's what I got for you today. Welcome back, Paula. Wishing you all a wonderful weekend. I love you.